Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So in this video I am going to cover the reference service. For this topic is important for BLIS as well as MLIS students of IGNOU University and also for other university. So please watch the video till end. So very important topic for library professionals also. So please subscribe my channel and watch till end. So let's start. So first look into the definition of reference service. It says it is one of the definition given by the Dr. S.R. Ranganathan. So he says reference service is a personal service, the service we provided to the personal service. So we providing this service to the library users. So we providing this service to the library users for finding the document. It may be for finding document the user wants, or answering the queries of users. It does not need always. It does not providing a document to the user, but it's also assisting the user finding the right document for them. So that is what Ranganathan definitions says. So one of the five laws of library science, we can interpret the library. You can say the reference service as providing right document to the right users, right document to the right users, because in reference service you are not going to provide any document, merely the document, but right document to the users. So that involves the providing the accurate document that the information the user searching for. So it satisfies the one of the five laws of library and information science. So reference services can be categorized into three broad categories. So first category of reference service involves finding assisting the users finding the document. Second, it involves developing information developing information skills information skills in users. So third category of reference service involves provide helping the users to get relevant sources of information. So you are going to there are many information sources and services are there. You get many information from various sources. So you are helping to you are guiding your information seekers, users. You are guiding the users to the proper information sources. So these are the three broad categories of reference services. So nowadays, because of development of ICT, information and communication technology, the improvement of communication technology, computers, internet, various communication technologies are developing day by day. So thereby the reference services also changing their trend. So one of the we modern days we hear the one of the term e-reference service, the reference service we providing by electronically. So what that is known as e-reference service. So e-reference service. So another one is dereference service. that is digital reference service. First one is electronic reference service. So second one is digital reference service, dereference service we can also say. So using digitally computers, so that is providing the and searching the document and helping the users to provide digital information, so that is dereference service that involves. So we have another one, virtual reference service. So these are the main reference these are the reference services we hear in modern days. So virtual reference service. So next, moving to the needs of reference service. Why we need this reference service in our library or in our document center or any other center. So the purpose of uh, having the reference service is because of day by day there is lot of research and development activities. So because of research and development activities, a lot of information is generating day by day. So day by day, lot of information is increasing day by day. So that's why it's difficult to find appropriate information for the users. So some users might find difficult to use the service library providing. Uh, some users might find it difficult to use the techniques or the tools that library having to tools and techniques that library has. The information seeker don't know how to use those searching tools or techniques. So you are going to use this reference service to assisting them. So that is the main need of the reference service. So one of the need is information requirements is the information demand is day by day increasing. So information demand day by day increasing because of lot of research activities. Documents are found in various forms. We have documents of various forms. One is available in books format, one is available in journal format, we can say journals. Document are also in journals, reports. We have various formats of so on. So reports, journals, these are what various forms of documents are available. So we need to satisfy them all the users. So and also the various, we are in library, we use lot of tools and techniques that all users, some users are new to the library, they didn't know how to use the tools and techniques for finding, searching the information. So we is assisting them. So that is one of the reference service need to have. uh, and also various format of document. One is printed and non-printed format of non-printed format of documents are available. So that user may find it difficult. So we are assisting them to find such documents also. And also sometimes the multidimensional, multidiscipline nature of the information. So multidisciplinary nature of information. We find it, user may find it difficult to search such a document. So these are the various needs of why we are having this, why we should provide such a service in our library. So now we learn the reference service process. So what are the steps in reference service process? So first step in the reference service is query analysis. So first step always involves query analysis. So what is query analysis here is we get many questions we get requests from the users. Either you get request from electronically or by letter, or the user visit library to you and request you to is in the search of such a document, he is not able to find it or anything. So this is about the query. You get query from a user. So after you receive the query, you're going to analyze it. So what is the subject content of the query? What are the uh, subject area that the user want, and who is the author? Uh, which type of document you need to find it, whether the textbook or the journal reports. So that is about all involves in the query analysis. So second step in uh, after the query analysis is reference interview. So this is the second step after a query analysis, that is a reference interview. So in this reference interview, you are going to direct conversation with the user, the who wants the information, who is seeking the information. With him, you are going to organize one interview. So in that, various questions you are going to ask. So what kind of it may be what type of document he is requiring. He knows any sources of information for that, or any more thing about. If you library difficult to find, you can organize this interview helpful for the, get more collecting the more information about the uh, title or the information about the query that user. So that is the purpose of having this interview. So collecting the more uh, information for the collecting from the user, that is about reference interview. Second step. So third step involves refining the user statement. Refining the user statements. Uh, Here it involves in reference interview, you have got statement from the user what he is looking for, the document he is looking for. So after the statement you got from the user, you are going to modify that statement into your own statement, so that that is helpful to in a that is helpful for the searching the document. So in this refining user statement, you are going to use some tools such as thesaurus, classification system, schedules. Classification schedules are system for knowing the document number, classification number of the document. So you use this classification system. Thesaurus for finding the proper word, keywords. Next, using the subject headings, finding the proper subject heading for the title or for the subject the user looking for. Thesaurus is for finding the proper terms, searchable terms, standard terms that user look. We can search it. That is, these are the tools we use it in the refining user statement. So next step involves, that is fourth step, formulation of. So formulation of search strategy. So you're going to make your own strategy here. So that involves what type of search strategy you are going to use, whether you are going to use Boolean operation or some other method for searching. If you use Boolean operation, so whether you use hand operation or not. So you're going to decide here in this decision you take, what are the search formulation you are going to search technique that you are going to use for finding the documents. So next, fifth step involves searching. So you're going to search various databases, various your own databases. If it is document present in your database, or you are going to search it in other libraries databases, or other libraries, or any other sources of information, that is what involves the searching of document, the information that user wants. This is the fifth step. The sixth one is notification to the user. So notification to the user is the sixth one. So in this step, after finding, in searching, in last step you might have searched document and find the relevant information for the user. So next, in this step, you are going to notify the user that you have got the proper information or the document that the user was wanted. So you're going to notify either it email or by letter, or you are going to personally use it to the user. So this is about the sixth step. And seventh step is feedback analysis. Feedback. So after providing the service to the information document to the user, the reference service ends. And the last one is getting a feedback from the user whether he has got the appropriate document that the reference librarian has provided to the user or not, or what he needs to improve, and what are the. So that is all going to receive your feedback from in this feedback system. So these are all the process and steps involved in the reference service process. So this is very important for the exam point of view. So next we discuss about digital reference service, very important topic for exam point of view, and also the present modern trend. So in this digital reference service, you are going to use ICT, the information and communication technology. You are going to apply these technologies in your reference service. That is what it makes a digital reference service. So in this service, you are going to use computer, internet communication technology. So all you are going to provide online. So by using web browser or email or any other services for providing the digital reference services. So for providing this service, the librarian must have a knowledge about information communication skills for finding the document using ICT. So all these knowledge a librarian should have. So in this digital reference service, we have two types. One is email reference service, and second one real-time reference service. So we discuss one by one now. So in email reference service, so you are going to use email as a platform. So you are going to use email as a platform for receiving questions, and you are going to answer it by using this email platform. So receiving and answering both are done here, emailing. So email. So in this email service, there are a lot of advantages are there. So there are various email reference service are active. One of the Ask Me and All Expert. These are some of the service are already providing to their users by using these technologies. We have AskMe.com, AllExpert.com, Nulo.com. So whereas they use all the email as a platform for providing such a service. So what are the advantages of having these type of services? To one is whenever some of the user may feel shy to visit a person, uh, visit a library or visit a person, they may feel shy to ask directly to the question to the person. So in that type of email is best platform them. So or also by telephone they use, that is how. And some users may face another advantage is oral communication. Some users uh, don't have good oral communication, so they have lack in oral communication, in other words. So they can use this platform uh, for getting the reference service. So another advantage is distance. You can't visit a library because of the distance. It is very far from your distance. Library is locating at a very unreachable uh, distance from your place. So such a uh, condition you can use this service. So apart from the advantages, it also has a lot of disadvantage also. So disadvantage is also associated with this digital reference service. One of the uh, thing is it is to, whenever a librarian wants reference interview, so reference interview with user. So whenever a librarian wants more information from the user, you can't organize the interview to get for getting the more information from the user, collecting more questions from the users. So that is not possible in this case. So another disadvantage is urgency of need is not, uh, librarian don't know how much urgency is in the need of uh, the user is in required. So how fast the service is needed for the user, that is what the urgency of requirement. Next, next type of digital reference service is real-time reference service. So in this real-time reference service, as the name says, real-time, so both user and reference librarian, so they are live involved in the live conversation. Librarian both are involved in live conversation. So that is what real time digital reference service is in it. So to achieve this real time reference service, one, you should have advanced computer technology. Advanced computer technology Advanced computer technology you should have installed, or you should have in your library, or so that. And also the faster internet connectivity, communication connectivity, or internet connection you should have, because the conversation is real time, the live conversation between both the parties. So that is why this service is important. So one of the advantage of having such a service uh, is you can conduct reference interview in formal, uh, in last one, the email reference service. You are not able to conduct reference service in this real time reference service. It is live. Because of live, you can have the one-to-one conversation, so that you can have the reference interview because of fast internet connectivity. And whenever you have that doubt, you can clarification, you get clear clarification on what user wanting and what are the collecting is questions, everything. This is uh, that is how the reference service is working in this case. And next is, it provides 24 into service also. So some of the service they have, some institutions are providing, they are 24 into 7, uh, uh, because of availability of the various staff for establishing such a service. and also the urgency of user. So apart from the advantages, this real-time digital reference service is also having disadvantages, lot of disadvantages. So one is it is in premature stage. That means the technology of is still improving. The real-time technology, what we have saying, it is in premature stage. Still, it is a lot of improvement is needed in this stage. That is why. So it cost, sometimes it cost a lot. One is uh, labor intensive, the price it involves, and also getting the document from other sources also it will cost. So, and also if another user wants to information, he needs to wait after completing the one user live conversation with the one user. So then only the librarian answer next user. So next user you can answer only after the uh, ending the conversation is the first user. So that is about one of the disadvantage. So next, in this real time, you should have very fast decisions. You very fast. You need to collect questions because of queue of the others users and everything. Skill of typing speed your matters. If you are, and also in this typing speed, if you get any errors in spelling mistakes or communication, that also is possibilities in this in this format of real time digital conversation. So there are various technologies are offering this type of service. One is 24 inch service, 24 by 7 reference service. They are providing this service. Another is Alexa.com. They are also powering. So there are various agencies are there. Either some of are free, some of are they charges for the service. We have ask a questions, ask now, ask us now. These are various. One is digichat, digita, digita chat. So eGain Live. These are the various institutions or various agencies providing such a service. So this is about digital. So next we cover the evaluation of reference service. So what is the evaluation of reference service? So you are going to conduct it because of you want to know whether quality of service is this service is providing quality or quality of service or not. That is important thing. It is uh, the service is as standard as not or not. It will help to know uh, by judging this digital reference service. So one is the quality of standards you need to establish. So to establish the quality of standards, you are going to evaluate your digital reference service. So that you can improve further wherever the mistake, wherever the problems, or wherever the default is found, defect or something which found in your service. So that is why evaluation of reference service is necessary. So one of the evaluation involves outcome measurements. So outcome measurements involves one of the evaluation involves the outcome measures. So in these outcome measures means that you are going to result that you are provided to the user, the quality of answers or the whatever your response to the users. You are going to analyze this whether the user is fully satisfied from your quality of answers appropriate documents are provided or not, what you need to improve, you all what you need to improve, you all get in this outcome measurement. So next one is process measurement is done at evaluation stage. So in this process measurement, you are in a references we go, you are following various steps. So in each step, what are you going to improve? So that is your in each step you are going to measure. That is what process measurement is involves. Effect. So to improve the effectiveness and efficiency of your process, you are going to conduct the evaluation on process measurement. So this will analyze with your user side. So whether user is fully aware of the library service or not, you are going to get the idea about it, and also the librarian reference librarian is fully well skilled or not, you are going to get the answer for that. That is and also the timeline is very important when you get the question and when you answer the query. So that is about process measurement is involves. So next is economic measures. So whether your service is provided economic economic measures. So the service you are providing is economically or not, whether it is costing you more than what is required or whether it is costing less. You are going to reduce your cost as possible as it is. So improve the cost effectiveness so that as the library always get less expenditure. So that is important for economic measurement evaluation is important. So next last one is user satisfaction. So you're going to evaluate whether the user is fully satisfaction. So whether user is fully satisfied from your service or not. So whether the quality of document you are provided or not, or the quality of service you are provided or not, you are going to receive the feedback and analyze that is what involves. You are going to evaluation of the user satisfaction is in this stage you are going to do all the activities here. So these are all about the evaluation of reference services.